Well, what a dreadful experience. I'm at Stansted Airport, and today I'm going to attempt the Stansted Airport challenge. This involves taking the first scheduled departure of the day and trying to connect up with a flight that will be the last scheduled arrival of the day here at Stansted. Can I do it? Let's find out as I attempt the Stansted Airport challenge. The first 3 scheduled departures today from Stansted are with Ryanair and Jet2, and they fly to Palma de Mallorca, Ibiza and Reus in Spain. There's a flight to Abasife in Lanzarote, Palermo in Sicily and Wroclaw in Poland. And the last 3 scheduled flights to arrive here today are from Palma de Mallorca, Budapest in Hungary and Krakow in Poland. So the first flight today is to Wroclaw, and that's the flight I'm going to take. I'm going to cross Poland and try and connect with that last scheduled arrival from Krakow. Can I do it? Should be able to, and if I get it all right, then I've got 3 or 4 hours to wander around somewhere in Poland and have a fun day out as well. If I get it wrong, well, I'm going to be stuck in Poland and I won't be able to go to work tomorrow here in London. What a shame. Never mind. So let's see what happens today as I travel to Wroclaw. On time, which is absolutely brilliant. So we should be in Wroclaw on schedule. The flight time is around 1 hour and 45 minutes and allow for the time difference between London and Wroclaw of 1 hour. Puts us on the ground around 9 o'clock. So it needs a little bit of time for some sightseeing as well. But whereabouts? Well, I'll decide that once I'm in the city centre, because I do have a few options for today. My priority is to get to Krakow, obviously to catch my flight back. I don't really want to be stranded in Poland, although the thought of missing work tomorrow is quite appealing. So just going to enjoy my flight now with Ryanair and look forward to my fun day in Poland. I just love flying with Ryanair. And the sun is shining. Lovely, 23 degrees they reckon today here in Poland. I can't wait. Do like my warmth and my sunshine. But I'm going to get through immigration now and then find some transport into the city centre. absolutely brilliant. 35 minutes after landing, and I'm officially in Poland. Now I've got to find my bus into the city centre. Well, that was fairly simple. Straight outside the building and onto the bus. 4 zlotys 60 for a single ticket into the city centre. That's about 90 pence, or just over €1. Rather good value. Journey will take about 30 minutes, and then I've got to get my transport to Krakow. I've got a few options to look at. I also need a coffee. I also need to decide where I do some sightseeing here in Wroclaw, or go down to Krakow. But I'll decide that when I get to the city centre. 40 minutes on the bus, absolutely brilliant. And I'm down here at Wroclaw Glowny station, or main station. And looking up at it, it looks absolutely incredible. Beautiful architecture. Station opened on the 12th of October 1857. And the architect was a man called Wilhelm Grapau. Absolutely beautiful. There's a very busy railway station. In 2024 it carried over 30 million passengers. That's a lot of people. Today, hopefully, it's going to take me to Krakow. The question is, do I go straight to Krakow, or do I explore the old town here in Wroclaw? I want to do both and I can't. So I'm going to go into the station and try and see if I can catch a train down to Krakow and explore the old town of Krakow instead. I'd rather get down to Krakow because it's easier to get to the airport from there. This is brilliant. There's a little water feature here. I'm going to go inside and get wet. There we go. I'm going to walk through here and get wet. Woo! There we go. Oh, I didn't get wet. That was fun. So yeah, let's go and catch my oh, we go. Lost the sun. There we go. Yeah, let's go and catch my catch a train. And if I can't catch the train, then there's the bus stations across the road. So hopefully I'll catch the Flixbus down to Krakow instead. So I've got a few options and I have some time to play with. I'm actually here. The time is 10:15. I thought I'd be here about 10:30, 10:35. But I'm here early, so that's absolutely brilliant. It gives me a little bit longer to play with. Try and catch an earlier train and have some more time to explore in Krakow. But let's go into the railway station and try and find a train. Single ticket to Krakow, please. To ensure your safety, the area of the state. This is a busy station. Non-stop station announcements. Passengers everywhere. Oh, the trains are full. I've managed to get on a train at 11:20. It was the train I was eyeing up originally. I didn't know about this train. I was lucky to get on it. I had to buy a seat in first class. 85 zloty. It's about £17. The only drawback is I've got to stand all the way. There are no seats. This is not good at all. This is the difficult part of the journey. This was always going to be the difficult bit, getting from one city to another. But at least I've got a place on the train, which is good, and hopefully we'll be in Krakow at around 14:40. That's the estimated. That's the scheduled time of arrival. That'll give me a few hours to look around and grab a coffee and something to eat. So yeah, this is this is not too good, but never mind. This is all part of travelling. At least I know I'm going to get there, and I just hope that I'm on the right platform. This is first class on a Polish train. Very narrow corridor and lots of compartments. Each compartment has 6 seats, 3 on either side. And I've got to stand in this corridor for the next 3.5 hours. That isn't too good. Maybe I should have booked my ticket in advance. But there again, I didn't know that I'd be catching this train. There are others, but I don't want to book a train and then suddenly find that I miss it and then have to rebook. It creates other problems and adds to cost as well. So at least I know I'm going to get to Krakow anyway, which is really good news. There's even a toilet on board, but I haven't had a coffee for a while, so I may not need to use it, and I hope I don't. I try and avoid using toilets on trains, but there is a buffet car, so I might go in there and grab a coffee later and a snack towards the end of the journey, and maybe I'll just wait and find a cafe in Krakow. But the thought of standing in this corridor for all this time is not very good, but I guess sometimes needs must. I've been travelling for about an hour and 30 minutes or thereabouts. I'm now resigned to sitting on the floor. It seems to be the best seat. I just hope that this quality of first class doesn't catch on with the budget airlines. The train is now heading towards Katowice and then on to Krakow. So hopefully we're there on time or even earlier, which would be nice, but somehow I doubt it because trains have to stick to a timetable, so they have to arrive and depart all the stations at a certain time. But oh dear, sometimes needs must when travelling, but this is not very good. I hope to have a seat and a rest. It's been an early start. My alarm went off at midnight. I was at the airport about 2:30ish, ready for the 6 o'clock flight, 5 to 6 flight. So just going to have to enjoy this comfort for another 2 hours, and hopefully I'll have a good afternoon in Krakow. What a dreadful experience. 3 hours and 20 minutes standing in first class all the way here from Wroclaw. Dear oh dear. But at least I'm here. That's the important bit. At least I'm here Getting here from Wroclaw was always going to be difficult. It worked quite well on paper, but I'm here. And I'm here a little earlier, to be honest, than I thought I would be. I did know about the 11:20 train, but I had planned on catching the 12:20. So I'm here an extra hour earlier. That is rather excellent. So I've got a bit more time to wander around the old city, the old part of the city. And I'm really looking forward to doing that. I don't know what I'm going to see, but I do know there's a lovely old section of wall up here. So I look forward to having a look at that. I want to go to the Visitor Information Centre to pick up some information about Krakow for a future visit. And that future visit will be on my main travel channel. So if you're not subscribed to that, there'll be a link in the description below. And I used to subscribe to my transport channel because there's plenty more travel content on my channel, including when travelling goes wrong. When I travelled from Spiss Castle to Stansted Airport last year. That was quite a journey. I got lost in the cemetery. Would never do. But let's head down here towards the old town. It's interesting that the railway station here opened on the 13th of October 1847, 10 years and 1 day before the station in Wroclaw. But what's even older are these city walls, and they look absolutely fantastic. Do you like my city walls? And these ones, well, unfortunately I'm going to have to explore them on a different day because I don't have time today to explore the city walls. There's a beautiful gatehouse here, so let's go into the gatehouse and take a little look. Well, it's very busy here, but I guess it's a popular spot. But it's quite interesting here. You've got to look up and see the brick-built ceiling here on the inside of the gatehouse and the old bricks. And there's even a shrine here as well. It's very unusual to see a shrine. Very unusual, very unusual. But it's lovely here, apart from the breeze. I'm just a bit stuffy on the train, so it's nice to have a little breeze. But it's very pleasant. And there's the bastion. Now these walls date from about the 14th century. They're nice. There's only a little section of wall here that remains. Most of the wall of Krakow has long since gone. I guess history hasn't been kind to Krakow. I know it took a bit of a pasting during the Second World War, but it's really lovely to see this bastion here. There's actually tours that go up into the walls and to the bastion as well, so that's something I'm definitely going to do on another visit here. I'll walk around the front and take a look, because it really is quite something looking up at it. It's been renovated, but it's just lovely to look up at these towers at the front and the walls. See the gun ports where the guns would have fired out, and those massive doors. Absolutely fantastic. That really is quite something as a gatehouse, that really is. Absolutely beautiful to look at that. And the little towers on the top. Yeah, that's lovely. That really is. It's worth coming here just to see that. But let's head up into the old town. I need some lunch. Actually, I need some breakfast. I did have a coffee on the train, but yeah, exactly. Train coffee is never the same as a proper coffee in a cafe. So let's head into the old town centre and see what we can find. I've had a really enjoyable time just walking through the streets of Krakow. It really is absolutely beautiful here, and I can't wait to return. But the rest of my journey now lies ahead, and the important part, to see whether I complete this challenge. Will my Ryanair flight depart on time? Will I arrive on schedule at 23:55? Or will I arrive tomorrow? We'll find out as I head back to the railway station and back to Stansted Airport. Well, there's only a short walk from the old town back to the railway station. Just going to buy a ticket and get up to the airport. And I got plenty of time, which is nice. I don't have to rush. So hopefully on this train I might get a seat. Now that would be nice. £20 for my ticket. It's about £4 up to the airport. This station is absolutely massive. It's so clean and tidy as well. And these announcements, they're just non-stop. It's one announcement after the other. They must be working this poor lady overtime. I've never known so many announcements in railway stations. The same in Wroclaw. One announcement after another. Anyway, I've got about 30 minutes before my train departs, and it's 20 minutes up to the airport, so I should be at the airport by 7 o'clock. It's just coming up to 6:10 now, so all on track to catch my flight. See me, of course, it's not delayed, but we'll find out when we get to the airport. Polish trains are so clean and tidy. I've actually got a seat on this one, which is nice. Even standing in the corridor this morning, it was a very clean and tidy corridor. But this train has departed on time. We should be at the airport on time as well. And then we'll find out whether my Ryanair flight is going to depart on time and whether I go to work tomorrow morning. Let's just see what happens as the rest of this day pans out. Well, I'm here at the airport, all checked in, and now waiting for my flight. Early indications are that the flight will depart on time. It's currently scheduled to depart Stansted Airport in about 10 minutes. And the indications are that that flight will depart Stansted on time. So it should be here at 10:05, ready for our departure at 10:30. I feel quietly confident that I might actually complete this challenge, which means I've got to go to work tomorrow. Never mind. I'll have to think of a better excuse not to go to work. But there we go. So let's just hope that the rest of the day goes according to plan and I complete this challenge. Stansted Airport on the first scheduled departure of the day. I've connected with this flight travelling across Poland, and we're on final approach into Stansted Airport. We should be on the ground just after midnight. So even though I've completed the Stansted Airport challenge, I didn't quite do it within the confines of the first nudged over into the 2nd of May. But I've had great fun doing this challenge. This can be done a number of different ways from any number of different airports. So I expect I'll do this again, flying from a different airport. And there we go. There are delays with travelling, and travelling doesn't always go according to plan. I'll leave a link to my day trip to Cologne video. That will come up next. And I had difficulty leaving Stansted Airport, but that's travel for you. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow my journey here on my transport channel and on my main travel channel. Thank you so much for watching.